It is now widely recognised that organisations no longer exist as standalone entities, but rather exist as part of wider networks, the so-called supply chain. The effective management of this supply chain has become increasingly important in terms of the overall competitiveness of individual organisations. It is increasingly the case that supply chains are competing with other supply chains rather than, in the more traditional axiom, companies competing with other companies.
In recent years, supply chains have become more international in complexion. They've also become more virtual, as a range of supply chain processes, previously carried out in-house, have been outsourced to a wide range of third-party organisations. These changes make the management of supply chains more challenging, but also more critical to the overall success of companies. NITL was established at the Dublin Institute of Technology in 1998 as Ireland's centre of excellence in the transport, logistics and supply chain management fields. Located in the heart of Dublin, DIT's 6 city centre locations afford easy access to all that this vibrant European capital has to offer. DIT boasts a bustling campus life with excellent facilities, services and student supports. With more than 22,000 students enrolled on full and part-time programmes and over 1,000 international students, DIT is one of Ireland's largest and most innovative institutes of higher education.
NITL has been part of DIT since NITL's inception in 1998. It is a specialist institute supporting the supply chain management industry. A very complex industry in that one often, for example, in the manufacture of products is bringing together things from very disparate locations to one location and then taking them out from that single location to many other locations. And today those whole processes might be themselves organised from yet another location. So complexity in moving things around, in optimising the product flows, the costs of moving things around, the methods of movement is what NITL is about.
NITL focuses on 4 main areas of activity. Logistics Ireland is Ireland's leading supply chain management and logistics event. It attracts over 200 delegates annually and aims to set out the critical role of supply chain management in addressing the challenges faced by organisations. It has a strong focus on the implementation of practical supply chain and logistics solutions. Since its inception, Logistics Ireland has brought renowned supply chain thought leaders from industry and academia to Ireland.
Knowledge. What I'm pushing for, and I think NITL could come into this, DIT here in Ireland could play a big role and show some leadership by starting to if you like, offer more multidisciplinary type courses where you package together combinations of subjects and people do those types of subjects so they learn what goes on in the real world is not just going out there and doing accounting or production or logistics. In fact, what customers are buying is a combination of all those things, and somehow or other we've got to emulate.
Supply Chain Perspectives is a peer-reviewed publication which aims to create awareness about leading-edge supply chain management and logistics themes among practitioners. It also keeps readers informed of key developments in NITL and the wider Irish supply chain management community. NITL is also actively involved in improving awareness of supply chain issues through the media. Our staff regularly appear in the broadcast and print media to ensure that as wide an audience as possible is exposed to these issues. NITL supports its client success through a combination of our specific knowledge of best practice and our tailored solutions. Our clients come from many industries, including consumer goods, high technology, food, health sciences, retail, and the third-party logistics sector, as well as the public sector. NITL is focused on helping companies structure their strategies, organisations and supply chain processes for competitiveness, profitability and growth, and we are determined to get real results for all of our clients. NITL also aims to actively contribute to innovative research projects and to develop knowledge. This feeds in directly to our consultancy and educational work. Our past and current research projects include studies in green logistics and sustainable transport, SCM adoption in Ireland, future freight transport requirements, the use of IT in the third-party logistics industry, and the adoption and diffusion of B2B e-marketplaces, to name just a few. NITL's research work has been widely published in international peer-reviewed journals and disseminated globally at academic conferences and symposia. Whether you are interested in your own development of your staff, or if you wish to improve the competitive advantage of your company, NITL has a program for you. Our strategy is to provide a flexible program which is easily accessible and adaptable. In order to achieve this, our programs are delivered modularly. The Executive Masters in Supply Chain Management is now one of the largest and most successful programs of its kind in Europe. It recognises that people at all levels in organisations require broader perspectives, combined with the ability and motivation to manage change.
I think the course is very beneficial to people coming in from different backgrounds. In my class there were people from communication background, commerce, accounting and engineering. I mean, my background is transport and I came into it. It can really kind of broaden the different areas within the business environment within which you can work in. So no, it's well worthwhile for that reason. Well, I think the thing particularly about NITL that makes it worthwhile is the fact that the company NITL themselves do work with companies in trying to improve their supply chain. So the examples and case studies you're working with are practical examples from the industry. So when you're in employment, you can look at those and bring them across to the environment in which you're working in, so you can improve the supply chain of your own company.
The full-time program allows graduates, often with limited practical experience, to gain an MSc in Supply Chain Management by following a structured program of modules which address both the theoretical and applied aspects of the subject. The program attracts students from a wide range of academic backgrounds from Ireland, elsewhere in the EU and internationally. It takes place over a 12-month period and provides students with a detailed knowledge and understanding of all the main elements of SCM.
Yeah, for my whole year, this whole year supply chain management study, I really enjoyed, not only had a brilliant time, but also it's each lecture, what I have learned from them, it's just, benefits for my whole life. And I really think, it's every little bit of effort worth it. I'm currently working in this logistic companies, when I came across some problems, and I'll be looking back, trying to recall what I have learned. So, and under the guiding of what I have learned, I eventually will come to a solution to keep our customers happy and, gradually improve our customer service level. And we are on a competitive level now.
NITL has worked with leading firms in all major sectors of business, including high technology, health sciences, retail, and transport and logistics. Irrespective of what level of management is being trained, NITL and our client companies work in close partnership through all stages of program design and delivery. In this way, real and lasting benefits accrue to participating organizations.
The effective adoption of supply chain management depends on firms' and individuals' awareness of world-class leading-edge thinking in this field. NITL's research program provides the basis for this and provides a foundation for all of its education activities, thus providing graduates of a high caliber who will be the world-class supply chain managers of the future.